Conspiracy theories aren't always just theories, many of them come true. That's why they're important. People love conspiracy theories. They're almost more popular than God these days. But there is a problem with the modern age of conspiracy theories, and it kind of annoys me. Not all conspiracy theories are created equal. Some are just fun.
I think I'm coming out of the flat earth closet.
I love seeing the latest demented take on why it's been a bit rainy this week, or why I should pay closer attention to Taylor Swift's chin. But it's the fun part that is the part of the problem.
Turn the friggin' frog!
For every bonkers theory that gets thrown out, bonkers man or gal fully buys into it. And there's loads of these theories out there right now. Too many. For all the fun and games they bring, they cause a huge issue. Not the kind of issue you might think. Not loons turning up at people's houses and accusing them of being crisis actors or Morlocks. No, sir. They distract from the stuff we really ought to be talking about. They distract from the stuff that needs to be spread far and wide. The biggest problem is people's silly human nature and, to an extent, Twitter or X. But why? Monetized engagement farming that appeals to curtain twitchers. That's why conspiracy theories have become celebrity gossip. In fact, they've replaced celebrity gossip. Or they just are celebrity gossip. Pick whichever one you like. Just have a look through the magazine shelf at your local magazine selling shop, and you'll be bombarded with utter mind-numbing drivel. What's going on with Adele's nose? Did Kate get a secret haircut? Is Harry trimming his ginger undercarriage with a taser? It's nonsense. This kind of time-wasting plot was a reserve of bored housewives who hadn't had a drunken smooch in 3 years and hated their kids' faces. Bored, tired people who just couldn't wait to twitch that curtain and cuss out Jane from number 49 for wearing those bloody awful shoes. Die, Jane, die. You suck, Jane. The human condition has always been cursed by its need for gossip, and it's one of the worst parts of the human condition, I'll tell you that. We can't get enough of rumours and speculation. In fact, 80% of the news is just rumour and speculation. Breakup rumours, war rumours, football transfer rumours. It doesn't matter what kind of news it is, we love it. The mystery and intrigue drives us into a stupor and makes our sometimes sad, tiny lives that much more bearable. It's us who suck. Not Jane and her sucky shoes. Right now we have become engrossed in conspiracy. And it's hardly surprising considering everything that went down in 2019 and beyond. But it's the revolution at Twitter, or X, that's cranked conspiracy up to 1 million. Since it became a haven for free expression and speech, Twitter, or X, has gone bloody wild. This is, overall, a good thing. We need to let people speak freely in order to know who the hell they really are.
I like to let people talk who like to talk. It makes it easier to find out how full of shit they are.
The monetization aspect of the new Twitter, or X, is great. For so long, nothing could rival the censorious twattery of Silicon Valley content platforms. Yet, here we have one of them being aggressively taken over by the beautiful dark side. My side, if you like. But this, like anything in the wondrous universe, is a gift and a curse, because now we have legions of loons who are solely driven by profit. This isn't just an issue on Twitter or X. It's also a TikTok thing. But I'm not a 14-year-old girl, so I don't use TikTok. I have more experience with Twitter or X. This new legion of loons will pump out any old shit to get engagement, because they know people are so addicted to conspiracy and gossip that it can't fail. There's thousands of the same tired posts every day from the same boring bomberclats. Look at this video of Katy Perry. What do you notice? Nothing, bruv. I don't notice nothing. This kind of post is rampant across the platform. They all insinuate that there's some kind of Illuminati weirdness going on in some video, and then some people actually notice something. But there's nothing to notice. It's a con job, son. You can easily pick out any video of any known face and slap it onto your timeline and say, "Oh, what do you notice?" We all know that loony lefties will see something racist or homophobic. And we all know that raging righties will see child trafficking or Satan. But we all know, or should know, that they actually didn't see anything at all. Legions of users out there like to see themselves as being very awake to the sinister conspiracies of the world. They see themselves as the informed, and everyone else, the Joe and Jane averages who get pumped up for a Gogglebox and Love Island episode, they see them as the timid-brained dead sheep. But these users are actually just little schoolgirls who like to tell ghost stories. They're consuming inane nonsense, just the same as the rest of them. The boomers and the Gen Xers who got really bored of necking Chateau Neuf de Pape during lockdown either became enthralled by gibberish about 600 genders or pony dump about Amazon selling overpriced wardrobes that were actually children. They all piled into our world, a world where we, the inhabitants, understand that the government and major corporations are proper dud and thought they were one of us. They are not. They're people who should be watching Lorraine Kelly and reading Take a Break magazine. Their days are spent doom scrolling, trying to see why the Tesco local is closed on a Tuesday and what it has to do with Epstein Island. And guess what? They'll find something that links it to Epstein Island. It can't even be a nice, pleasant day in March without it having something to do with the Masons and their dastardly plan to make us all feel good about waking up devoid of death. Why does Billie Eilish's new song suck? Project Bluebeam. Why is Coronation Street on at 7:30 instead of 8 p.m. tonight? Harp. Why didn't Sainsbury's accept my nectar points today? Zionist Masonic Jesuits. I thought that black guy who played Martin Luther King was Canadian. Mandela effect. Have you seen Bono's new glasses? MK Ultra. And all this engagement farming has been lazily put together by some hack who doesn't even bother to check how gay his tap water is making him because he's too busy buying some silly new shoes. Sillier than Jane's stupid shoes. I can't even count the number of conspiracy theories plucked out of thin air that are doing the rounds these days. Pandas are fake. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a space gecko. Barry White is the minister for cheese in Cuba. On and on it goes. I'm all up for watching a 2-hour bonkers documentary on why hip-hop is designed to lower your testosterone or why Hollywood is actually a hologram created by a butt-plug selling rabbi. But that's called comedic entertainment, not something Karen and Chris Truthseeker shout into my ear when I'm quietly waiting to be served overpriced lager at the local. Stick to yakking about who your cousin's secretly noshing off and whether or not Mbappe is actually going to transfer to Tranmere Rovers. Leave the big boy stuff to the men and women who look damn sexy in tinfoil. And if you like that, please go over to planetrebus.com and consider supporting or buy some of my filthy merch to show off to all your friends and be the envy of everybody on planet Earth. Thank you very much.